Halo, selamat datang di Musik Player Collection.
Terima kasih telah mengklik video ini. Ada pada hari ini saya akan menampilkan video dari Dimas Senopati yang telah direaksi oleh seorang guru vokal. Yang mana guru vokal ini memang sudah sering mereaksi video-video dari Dimas Senopati ya. Oke, dan guru vokal ini sangat detail sekali ketika menganalisa vokal dari Dimas Senopati ya. Per kata, per kalimat pasti akan di stop dan akan dianalisa secara rinci. Seperti apa reaksinya dan seperti apa komentarnya, kita langsung menuju saja ke videonya. Let's go.
Where is this growl coming from? Oh, that was written really cool. I've got a quick question to ask you before we start the main part of the video. Let me know in the comments below how many of my Dimas Senopati videos you have watched. How many of my reaction and analysis videos to Dimas Senopati have you watched? And I would absolutely love that if the answer is more than one, that you make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. By doing so, you are actively supporting my channel and letting YouTube know that you enjoy the content over here. But also, I'm just mega nosy and intrigued to see how many of my Dimas Senopati videos you've watched. If this is your first time over here though, thank you for clicking onto this video and joining in. Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer Glatsofer, but you can call me Jen. I am a singer and a voice teacher, and yes, today I will be reacting to Dimas Senopati's I Don't Want to Talk About It Rod Stewart cover. I love exploring this singer's voice. I think his singing is very versatile, and it's beautifully shocking at the same time because of the depth and commitment he goes into his vocals. It's just so wonderful, and I can't wait to jump into it. I can't wait to talk about it. Yes, this is a reaction and an analysis video, so we'll be talking about the vocals. Do be expecting pauses. If you'd rather watch the full thing uninterrupted, then I have left a link to the original video in the description below. But if you find yourself enjoying what I'm talking about over here and enjoying the kind of vibe, do go and check me out over on Patreon. There's lots of fun things going on over there. Right, let's get to it. Okay, I love that he's actually popped the lyrics on here. That's mega helpful. Something that I don't do. But yeah, really, really nice. What I find so magical about his voice is that he can have such depth. Like, his entrance to the line here was so like, it had like a depth to it, a dark kind of quality, but then suddenly we're like brightening up his vocal tracks, like a lot shorter. We get in this kind of bright pingy sound, and it's just incredible how we can have like two opposite ends of the vocal feeling tone, but at the same time, like, it's
Detail.
I can tell. So I can tell, and then he's up there. I know I'm really exaggerating. He didn't sound like that, but we have like a sort of breathier onset there. Yeah. Forever. And yeah, he's maintaining this bright kind of quality throughout, and it just keeps this kind of energy flow consistent. It's consistently in this same quality for him, and he just manages it and navigates it really, really beautifully. Probably. And he's like showcasing a beautiful connected voice as well. And the stars in your eyes. It's like nothing's pressed. It's very soft. It's very legato and just like beautiful. And then mirror. As he comes down to his lower notes, there's a little bit of breath creeping in. And I love that open vibrato. listen to how beautiful. There's a little bit of a growl, a little bit of playing around with distortion. And again, sometimes he's choosing to be really connected with his vocals. We get clear, like his vocal folds are closing all the way when they're vibrating. And sometimes he's showing us a little bit of breath and vulnerability. It's really lovely. Dynamically, we got a little bit louder, then a little bit softer as well. So he's really showcasing that. And sorry, I know I paused in a really bad place there. But I just love, again, how like bright the placement is. He's keeping that continuously throughout these phrases. Everything's really lovely and connected, not pressed at all. And there's a slight like twang in there as well. You can hear this lovely bright ping in his voice, which is again helping with the brightening of the sound. Written really cool, but I like here how we had like lovely soft legato notes, and here we're really kind of coming off of them, and we need to make sure that it's not like we're blah da 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 blah and like releasing and like relaxing or everything. We need to make sure, because we're still up there, need to hit that same note again. We need to make sure that we're still connected, so we have that next note that comes in. It's like pitch wise, it's right where we need to be, and he's getting really, really close with the mic as well. I think I've said this before, I just love the feelings of his songs and covers, because it seems so relaxed and just like, yeah, I think it's good to record, let's set up the camera. I just love it. What he's doing here as well, won't you?
Okay.
Little bit. He's actually maintaining quite a wide mouth position there, little bit, and he is pressing onto his vocal folds to get that distortion in this territory. As he ascends, he is including a lot more of distortion with the false vocal folds, but here there's a little bit of a press. We can see this because like he's like letting it kind of stay in this spread position, and that we've heard him sing and use this quality before. That's what feels comfortable to him. But I love how he's like not going fully for it with the distortion. He's just letting it creep in a little bit. by that computer in the back as well. I really like. I love how the guitar is mimicking, obviously in this solo that we're hearing from the guitar, mimicking kind of what Dimas was doing vocally. But I just love this softer quality, even though it's very different to what we've heard. Well, what I've heard over on my, what I've reacted to and broken down of his vocals previously. We have listened to a ballad before, actually. I'm trying to think what one it was, but yeah, it's just really lovely and open. It's got this lovely warm feel, but then he is still playing with that distortion in there as well, so bringing his own spin to this cover, like including what we know Dimas enjoys doing.
Sangat detail sekali ya. Ini gitaris selamanya, bukan Bang Jafar ya.
Listen, let's see here, because all the vowels are quite open. I don't wanna talk about. Everything here is quite relaxed, but he's still including the same kind of like where is this growl coming from? It's a bit more of like a throat kind of growl, but whereas with the listen vowel, because of the listen, because we naturally want to like listen, we're gonna feel if we want it as close to the same, like the true vowel as we would when we speak it, it would be a lot more spread. So that's why the larynx wanted to lift a bit. Whereas here, because the vowels are a bit more open, the larynx kind of is in a bit more of a neutral position. Obviously, it's going to move depending on wherever it feels like. We don't want it to be trapped in any position. But yeah, I love how, because the mouth is a lot more on an A vowel, it's just a lot more settled in. We had like a little break and a glottal onset there, which was really, really cool. I love, like, all while still including lots of like growls and just like a distortion kind of, or well, just a little bit, yeah, of that growl in there. He's still maintaining lovely full vocal fold closure. We're still getting a clear sound, and that twang in there, again, that brightening ping that we're hearing, just to brighten that sound, is really helping with the overall fullness and volume. He's not shoving lots of like, he's not thinking like heaps of volume. That twang is really helping him there. Oh, see, I love the natural kind of feel of it. It's really lovely. And then at the end, we had an added a harmony there, which was interesting. It would have been cool, like, I wonder what it would have sounded like with it more throughout the song. But yeah, I love that at the end we had a little bit more of a playfulness with the notes as well, a little bit more of like some riffs, some little runs at the end. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I loved that it wasn't it's not like we have to be distorted all the time and shove lots of like, or go too much. Sometimes too much might be like, well, we've taken away from the meaning of the song, but it was like at the right moments, and it was still very much him and what we know him, you know, what he brings to the songs. I really like that. I mean, I think I said it already through in this video, but I love how he creates. One moment he's like grasping a lot of like warmth from our thicker folds as he kind of vocal fries onto the note, but then at the same time he's got a lovely ping to his voice, and it's like the vocal tract is a little bit shorter, and he does it quite suddenly. So, you know, the choices he makes to continue with the lines and the energy and the flow and the tone that he wants within the voice is really, really interesting, and it keeps us very intrigued to just to see what kind of choices he brings into the next line. If you enjoyed this video, please do go and hit that subscribe button and the bell button. Make sure to go and check me out over on Patreon as well, and I'll see you very soon for another video.
Okay.
Bye.
Oke, seperti itu, demikianlah reaksinya dari guru vokal ya. Guru vokal ini memang sangat detail ya, seperti yang saya katakan di awal, memang sangat detail sekali, per kalimat per kata pasti dianalisa sedemikian rupa ya. Dan guru vokal ini sempat mengacungkan jempolnya tadi ya, karena dengan apa ya, mendengar suaranya Dimas Senopati yang begitu keren, yang begitu merdunya, hingga akhirnya guru vokal ini mengacungkan jempolnya untuk suara Dimas Senopati. Oke, dan bagi kalian yang mau melihat video resminya dari guru vokal ini, nanti saya akan taruh linknya, saya akan sediakan linknya di kolom deskripsi. Seperti biasa, video yang saya reaksi pasti ada sumber resminya, bisa kalian cek sendiri di kolom deskripsi. Dan terima kasih kalian semua sudah menyempatkan waktunya untuk menonton video ini. Semoga kalian sehat selalu, panjang umur, dan dilimpahkan rezekinya. Dan sampai jumpa kita di video berikutnya. Bye.